Hey y'all, so today I'm gonna show y'all how I took this soursop and made some pulp out of it to freeze for smoothies. Got it from the international store frozen, let it thaw out for a few days. As you can see, this is great for a number of things, from treating UTIs, fighting cancer, parasites, boosting your immune system, blood pressure, all of that good stuff. Good for your bones. And you can see it's a little leaky. It's soft to the touch, whether it's frozen or not, but especially after it's frozen and been thawed out, it's emitting some of the juices from it. So I got out my big cutting board and my mat that I use for like rolling dough on, but I use it for when I'm cutting stuff like this too. Got a sharp knife, cut through that thing, and when I open it, as you can see, it's very, very moist. The inside is very fleshy, meaning it has like a thick kind of texture to it, and it has a number of seeds, a lot of seeds in the soursop, which are great for saving, as you know, so that we can grow our own, right? So I was collecting some of those, and what I ended up doing was splitting this into 4 parts. So you see, I broke it into 2 big parts, and then after that, I broke it into 2 smaller parts, so it was easier to work with. And what I'm doing basically is removing the seeds, removing that brown centerpiece, and the fleshy, that white part is what you can eat, and it's very sweet. It's called soursop, but it's actually very sweet and very delectable. Native to the Caribbeans. It doesn't grow in North America, and as you can see, it's just so juicy and so sweet. Yes, don't want to eat the green skin on the back, but that thing is delicious. So I actually, to make it easier on myself, just started pulling the green skin from the back. And when it's frozen and thawed out, it's actually very easy to work with. It's just kind of wet. So if you're a texture person, this might freak you out. You might want to use gloves. But I'm cool with just washing my hands and doing it naturally, pulling off all that skin because we don't need it, but I am saving it to put in the compost. Again, composting is saving your veggie and fruit scraps, putting it in a bucket, letting it sit, throwing some grass clippings, some leaves on it, and it will turn back into soil if you let it sit long enough. And you can use it in your garden to grow more awesome things. So isn't that cool how you can reduce, reuse, recycle? And again, this thing is filled with seeds. It basically has like little seed pods all throughout it. So to enjoy it, you might want to remove them first. And you can also just eat the soursop as so. And I realized as I was doing it, it was leaking so much juice. So I said, let me put it in a bowl so I can collect this juice. Okay, while I'm picking out all these seeds. Because, baby, I was picking out seeds for like 20 minutes. And I saved my juice. Sure did. Very refreshing. So, very fleshy skin, and it's just so juicy, y'all, and delectable. You gotta try it. You can eat it fresh, put it in smoothies. The purpose of me putting it in this blender to blend is so that I could put it in my smoothies and have it frozen, because I don't want the fruit to go bad sitting in the refrigerator. And I'll spare you with the blending. But afterwards, you want to get a big Ziploc bag and pour your pulp inside of it. And as you see, it came out like mushy like texture, kind of like oatmealish, kind of, sort of. I want to say mashed potatoes, but anywho. So you lay the bag down, make sure you get all the air out of it, seal that thing, make sure it's good, sealed good and tight. You don't want any air to get in this bag. You want as much to get out of the bag. And then you press it down. Lay it flat if you're going to be freezing it. So that you can, yeah, basically it'd be easier to take out when it's time to throw into your smoothie. And, yeah, that's how I open and blend it and am going to store my soursop. I do have some seeds in it, but it's okay. I ain't going to die. Couldn't get them all. And then you also want to wash your seeds before you dry them. Make sure any excess skin and stuff is off of it. Got my small strainer here from the dollar store. And then I have a party tray that I also got from the dollar store. It has like 6-7 components. I put paper towels down on them, and I put the seeds on them. Now you could also get like a rectangular type tray that you might bake on and just put down paper towels or cardboard or a brown paper bag and store them on. You don't want to put them in plastic because they will cause moisture and mold, and then you won't be able to use them. You can also put these seeds in a cup, and whichever ones float to the top aren't viable, meaning you can't plant them. I decided to forego that step just because if they come up, they come up. They don't, they don't. That's where I'm at with it. And yeah, so I use my little party tray to put all my seeds on, spread them out so they can dry. I got some peppers on there from something else I was drying out. And I'll sit it on my windowsill or on the refrigerator, and voila, got my seeds saved. Got my compost in the back. Got my juice, my soursop juice. Gave my mama some. She said, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. And I'm going to use my skins to put in the compost. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace.